Ooh, Christ. I chose this life. Treat me better, 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 better. Treat me good. I know I can treat you better. And then you know I can deserve so gentleman. What is black? Okay, we shall put it in my big glass. Ooh. Judy Cole. Judy Cole. I didn't thought about that. Gotcha. Let's put that one here with my disorganized house and clean. And clean. And clean. Clean. Hello. Hi, Ronald. Hi, Ace. No, it. I will not shout at you if you subscribe. I actually need people to subscribe because I'm frustrated. I'm doing chores at 1 a.m. But yeah, guys, welcome to my messy home. I'm doing laundry. Oh, I can't jump. Hi, DIY. Welcome. Oh, thank you. That would be so nice of you to subscribe. But yeah, guys, I feel like crying. YouTube has frustrated me this evening. Okay, the past 2 days, actually. So I'm wondering if I should keep... Oh, I hope I... Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. I'm wondering if I should keep doing YouTube or I should just like take a break. I'm doing chores. The wash is running. I'm mopping the floors. And I need to remove those clothes so that I can need to work. I am just like a few minutes away from... Hi! Can I get... What does that mean? DIY, where have you gone? Megatron, welcome. How are you doing? DIY, where have you run to? You come back here. Missed your ass. I felt like I should even email you because I was so frustrated. Hi. Hi, Donald. How are you? I'll not read your second name. Oh! Oh! Okay, so what name do I say to give you a shout out? Should I just say Loot? Shout out to Loot, guys. My neighbors will throw me out tomorrow. DIY, I missed you. Like, it is even funny. Hi, Elliot. How are you doing? Welcome to the live, guys. You can tap the screen for Elliot. I'm 24, 25 next month. Elliot is happy. Hi, Elliot. Nice to meet you. Sometimes I feel like it's like it took everything in me. Then I was like, why do I get bored in the house? Let me just like go live and see how it goes. Because I'm really having a shitty time with YouTube. Do you know what they're doing? I wish I could show it here. They keep dropping, like, I'll get like 1K on a video, and then every time you check, it has dropped. It has dropped. And I'm like, what is happening? Nice to meet you, Elliot. Megatron. By the way, guys, I am free. I am on holiday for 4 months. So, someone wants to invite me on a vacation? I have the bikini. But those are jokes. I'm just making jokes, guys. But yeah, I have my long holiday. We are free to do everything except get crazy, too crazy. I know it is just so sad because it's like you're already like, I have this, like I'm pushing myself too hard when it comes to YouTube, and it's like when that happens, it's like, don't do this. It's not nice, and I look terrible. That is why I have my thing on, because my hair looks terrible, very very terrible. I need to go to the salon. That's my favorite movie. Do I have a favorite movie? I don't think I do. Favorite movie. Favorite movie. I don't have one. I'm not a movie person. I take low. Like I cannot watch a movie full time. I just watch it in bits. But I've been watching Nollywood movies this evening. I've watched one actually. So I watched it in parts. Then I watched a little bit of Suits during the day because it's like I haven't yet figured out what I want to do with myself in this free time. But I have family coming over for Easter tomorrow. That's why I'm cleaning. Which one is that? I have never watched it. Who is in the movie? Stand by me. I have never watched Squid Games. Am I missing out on something? Like, because here people are overhyping the movie, it didn't captivate me. Like usually when Ugandans hype something, I don't watch it. So I know I'm going to sound like the worst person, but I didn't watch Black Panther because everyone was all over it. I didn't watch Squid Games because everyone was all over it. It was like everything everyone thought about it. I have. Can you send me that in an email? Because I'll forget. What do you agree with that? That when people hype a movie, you don't watch it? So usually I just watch a movie. Like I prefer to watch movies that are like 5 years back, 2 years back. So I'll go and watch a movie that is older. Yeah. So maybe DIY. If you handle me very well, I might watch a movie. So yeah, I like older movies. I like older music. What else do I like? Older guys. Jokes, but yeah, true. Someone will go back to this clip and they'll be like, oh, she was even talking about how she likes older guys. Don't come for me, guys. Fiona told me that I should come live, but I have been sickly. Like, it is so sad that I have been for 2 weeks going and going and going and going and going. And now that I am done with the 2 weeks, it's like my body has crashed. I was so excited for this long holiday. Let's get some scissors. Just a minute, guys. Scissors. Who likes scissors or who doesn't like scissors? Yeah, I'm okay. I think my body has been overwhelmed for the past 2 weeks for my exams, and now it's like I have a rest, and it's like it doesn't believe it because I've been like going off 3 hours of sleep. So now to even go back to doing nothing, not having stress, not having pressure, not having to read. I think it's affecting me. Affecting me. Stan. How long do you have to wait for the result? I don't know. I hope not soon, because I know what I did is not great. Papa said I should do my best, and indeed I did my best, but my best was not enough. I think like 3 weeks. I'm from Uganda, Elliot. Uganda, where are you from? I think like 2 weeks, because the new semester starts after 2 weeks. I think. I don't know. I feel like I am so far from what reality now, because I am just like free. Oh, DIY, did you see my new microphones? I tried them out for Fiona last time, but not today. Oh, so you and DIY are brothers? How come in the live stream I have people from the UK, but in the... Oh, now you're bringing me. Let me bring them and I show you. So here they are. That's how big the box is. Not very expensive. I'm shocked that they're this big, and yet the other ones, like the ones that I'm supposed to be using for shooting content, are small. So, they're generic, but as long as they get the job done. Yeah, I did. It doesn't sound like the other one. It doesn't make your voice sound musical. But yeah, it gets the work done. I went and I bought this plug so I can plug it. It's a... This is 6 watt, 6.5 mm. Then this is 3.5 mm. Okay, that's what they told me. So I can like plug it into a speaker. And then the microphones are here. Yeah, well, I'm not singing. You guys told me my voice was terrible. I would put them on, but then my neighbors might complain. Even if they complain, I really don't care, but yeah. You read some other name just a while ago. That's why I'm like scrolling back. Did you? I'm not losing my mind. You read some other name, right? DIY, you will be beaten. Thunder fire you, DIY, for being a liar. Hmm? You'll even make me go and marry a Nigerian just because. Steve is the one from a movie. Oh, Elliot is the one from a movie. DIY. Thunder fire you. You will teach me how to speak Nigerian. Which one? Igbo or Yoruba? Yoruba. You'll teach me how to speak Nigerian. You'll be there. I'll even learn Pidgin English just for you. Just to cuss you out. Whose birthday is it today so that I can sing for them? My baby's birthday is next week. My baby's coming tomorrow. DIY. He's coming with my grandmother. So tomorrow will be a busy day for me, and that's why I'm doing a lot of laundry so that they don't find laundry. I'm going to wash my sheets too. I've washed my pillowcase. I'm going to wash my bed sheet because for 2 weeks I haven't done laundry. Couldn't be bothered. Do you want me to shout you out? Okay, I'm not supposed to move behind that much, but what are we talking about? You want to give me a shout out? Where? Yes! Please do. It would be nice. That is nice of you, DIY. Give me a shout out. That is nice. But yeah, guys, if you're new here, please subscribe and say hi in the chat. The chat is open for you. Do you think one day we shall come to that point where there is like 1,000 people and then I can't control them? Like I went to this live for some girls and they were dressed like normally, and I was like, I wish I could also dress like normally and just like show up on the live like how they were dressed. They were in like a bikini kind of thing, like not a bikini but a patra. How do they call them? Quarter pants or something like that. And then an open top, and then people are not sending lousy comments, so it was nice. It was not toxic there, like on mine. I enjoyed the piece on the live, but they were speaking in, I think, French. So I could not understand. Could not understand. You and Fiona? Yeah? You and Fiona? Say yes and I give you the deal. I'm waiting for your comment, like my fingers are even... How is it in my country? It is very nice. Me, I enjoy my country. Like people usually get surprised when I'm like, oh, me, I love my country. They're like, no maybes. It is yes or yes. DIY. I enjoy my country. I love my country. So yeah, I feel like it's peaceful. Like, look, I'm the one making noise right now for my neighbors, but you can hear. Let me pause my machine. Can you hear how silent it is? There is some like distant music from some club there. Oh, thank you. That is so nice. The mosquitoes. But yeah, people are sleeping. I was supposed to go out today, DIY, then Fiona cancelled. DIY. Do you know that I have visitors? So I bought an air mattress yesterday. My papa got it for me. I'm excited. And then I tried it out yesterday and it was bouncy. Guys, I want to ask you because I looked at the internet and no one was telling me that the air mattress had burst. So guys, how do you maintain this from busting? Because I'm worried. Like even when I filled it with air, I was like, what if I lie on it and it goes boom? I cannot stand a balloon bursting, let alone a mattress when I'm lying on it. So guys, who has ever had an air mattress and has it burst before? It's bouncy. Hi, Fatima Muhammad. How are you doing? Really? Gino, Crazy Me was just putting it on the floor. Oh my God. Do I have one that is that big? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have an old blanket. I'm good. I'm good too. That is nice to know. I'm good too. Let me first check why my electricity thing is beeping. Then I come back. Guys, don't run away. I'm using a lot of electricity. Hi, Carolina Garcia. I remember when we were younger, on Sundays there was this TV, a Filipino program that used to run, and there were these cute guys that were called the Garcia brothers. Oh my God, we were so excited. Oh my God, what has she written? What is that? Okay, what is that? I need to start speaking like an African. DIY, you should come tomorrow when I am going to lie on the floor, because we don't have space here and I don't want my old lady lying on the ground. Me, I'll sleep on the floor. I'll sleep on my new mattress. I know my nephew will not want to sleep with his grandma, with his mother. Do you know what happens here? When I have a child, she calls my grandmother mother. When I get married, my husband, yeah, I'm from Africa. DIY is from the UK. But yeah, guys, Luther said if you're from the UK, say yes. This is a 5x6. Is that what you guys call a queen? I wanted 4x6, but it was not there because it's the one that fits here. Like, okay, now the space that I have here is 4x6, 5x6 actually. What was I saying? Okay, now I was still telling you. When I get married, my grandmother calls my husband her husband, and my son or my daughter calls my grandmother their mother. She's nice. I learned that. So now I have taught you something. Do you guys also use that culture where you come from? Or you use something different? But yeah, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and welcome. Oh, it must be this water. I thought there is like someone, because there is a window there in my bathroom. And I was worried. But you guys have made my mood good. I was already feeling so terrible before I came here. So you guys, thank you. You have changed a life this evening. And I have not done my chores. Every time my grandmother is like, when will you get me a husband? Because her husband died. And in my head, I'm like, woman, I am still 24. Do you know what it means to date in our modern day? For them back then, it was easy. Do you know what my grandmother says? When my grandfather came to her, he was just like, you're my wife. And I'm like, why isn't anyone coming to be like, you are my wife? And they go forward with their word. Like my grandfather went abroad to study. I think he went to like Denmark to study. And he still waited for my grandmother. I'm like, I told my grandfather, you know, we could have been half castes by now. If you decided to date a white woman, we would be white. We would be half castes. Like I probably would never be born. For example, in Africa, a young sister has to call her older sister auntie. No, not here. Not really. You call them Baba. Baba is a sign of respect, which means elder sister. Baba. You don't call them auntie. But because, okay, now for me and my brother, I'm 10 years older than my brother. So, but he still calls me by my name, Lona. Like, let me tell you, it took me years. I think I was like 21 or 22 when my brother, the first time I had my brother tell his friends, I'd be like, oh, that's my big sister. Oh my God, I felt so proud. What is that? But yeah, it's Baba. I'm even teaching you Uganda. You better pay me. When you come to Uganda, you'll know how to say words. Say Baba. Baba. Baba to mean big sister. I think that when like you're born in a family, the most important person is like your aunties. Okay, for us the girls, because they train you about everything, especially your dad, your paternal aunties. They teach you about relationships, counsel you before you get married. crazy, guys. I want to see shirts. If I stand here and talk to you guys, I will not do my chores. People be nice, don't say anything mean, because I am prone to pushing you out of my life. What I will do. Oh my god, she's so slippery. Whoever has just sent a message, give me a minute to come and read it. If you're commenting about me mopping my floors with a rag, I know. Oh my god. Now let us see what you guys were gossiping about me. What did you eat today? I didn't eat anything. I didn't cook. I had sausages. Oh, that is nice. I had I grilled some sausages like early in the day. I think at around 4 because I was very hungry. In the morning I had eggs. I know that will make you happy because you love eggs. I had eggs in the morning, 3 of them. I had sausages, 4 of them in the evening, and I had a bottle of chocolate soda. If I just turn the camera, I will not. So when I went to the supermarket on Thursday, I bought these. They're English sausages, but I prefer these. Nyama nyama, that is beef. I think it is like smoked beef or something. But yeah, I bought these. Yeah, look, you can shout out forever once. To shout them out. Chocolate and caramel. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, that is beef because my nephew is Muslim, so I cannot buy anything that is not beef. That is beef, strictly beef in this house until when they are gone. Yeah, they're frozen. They're from my freezer. Yes, Loot. Yes. Yes. Okay, we have had. Can you now become? Guys, let me remove my clothes. Do you have ice cream? Nah, I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Never seen lactose-free ice cream. But I have my lactose-free yogurt. I bought some. Let me see. So I had that in the morning too. This is what I have. Why does it say dairy-free? Better be saying dairy-free because I've been taking this. Huh, how did I forget it? Because usually the thing is like here. That is how I eat it. But yeah, it is sweetened vanilla flavored. Oh, Lute, have a lovely evening. Coconut and soy milk. I don't know if you can see coconut and soy milk. Have a lovely night, my dear. Yeah, it says here dairy free. That's going to be like I have been buying this thing for a while and I have been seeing dairy free. So people say it's not nice. Okay, my girlfriend said they didn't enjoy it. But it's like my favorite. Also because the other flavor is strawberry. I don't like strawberry flavor. Even before I stopped taking milk, I didn't like strawberry. Anything that is strawberry, I don't like it. I was wondering. Now I know. Where I know that person from. But yeah, DIY. Now, now all I can think about is taking my yoga. Really? I should think about that. Do you think coconut milk is like real milk? Because I was thinking I should use it to make. I want to do baking, but I want to try dairy-free baking. What is that? Not sure what does that mean. I'll try to make that. The problem is by the time I'll make it, the yogurt will be done. Ah, so it will not make me throw up, you think? I just said some things, especially when it's on the live. I don't enjoy such. I'll try it. I would like buy it, but it's expensive. It's more expensive than everything else. Tomorrow I have to go and buy milk, diapers for my nephew, and but those diapers are staying here the whole time because I want him to be coming and going, be coming and going. I bet you would hate this. I like it when I pour it in the other glass. Like there are those nice glasses that I have. And then I carry a spoon. No, I'm not caring for my nephew, but he's coming here. And he has to sleep with his grandmother, so he needs a diaper. But he doesn't pee. So if you take him to pee before he goes to bed, and then wake up very early in the morning, like at 7, and take him to pee. Like the moment he wakes up like this, take him to pee. He won't wet the bed. He's a good one. Well, the first time when I saw it, I was like, I don't take milk, but I love yogurt. So I had to try it. This is made in Uganda. Oh, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Huh. It is actually made near the university. I can tell you really like children. Oh, I love children. DIY. Someone one time told me your only problem is you like children. You're always with the kids. He has a child now. Not with me. Hmm. Hmm. So they're just testing this product. Six biological children, product of Uganda. Huh, they use probiotic yogurt cultures. I don't even know what that means. Do you want that one out? Or are you okay with the person in, or I should put them in timeout? DIY. Start. Yes or no? Do you want me to put them in timeout? You can't miss the messages. Like there was someone that sent a message. DIY. I want 6 babies with my man. So DIY, you think I'm going to have 6 babies and go to work? I keep on telling you guys I don't want to go to work because I want to raise my children, and you think I'm joking? Hopefully we're not putting that back here. Boarding? Who is taking the children to boarding? DIY, don't you want to be a rich man? Me, I believe my husband will not be a poor man. You know when they say that Michelle said she could make another Obama? Same, I can make another rich man. Now I'm flirting my boobs on the camera. The good thing even men don't get old. It is us women that have to worry about not having babies early enough. Ew, that's disgusting. I have said that multiple times. I want to be a traditional wife with a modern touch, of course. Because I'm not willing to give up my YouTube. And I don't think that is considered traditional. But I want to stay home and raise my babies. Raise my babies until they're old enough that I can just stay at home with my man when they leave. That's a good thing because you have a strong bond with Yaya. I have a strong bond with my mom. My mom was a stay at home. Okay, my mom started being a stay at home when I was like seven. Seven. No. After I was seven. Actually, my mom was. She switched between being a stay at home and working stay at home. But I have said it. Even when she was a stay at home, we had a maid. So her duty was to look beautiful, stay at home and look beautiful, and eat my father's money. But yeah, I remember fondly those moments, like when my mom would just sit there. We had uh, a building that was a flat. I don't know how they say it, but a storage building next to our place. You're back. Hi, Lut. Welcome back. And my mom would sit on the staircase, and then I would play with her hair. She had this long hair, like her hair was this size. I know for people from the West, they don't understand what that means for an African person, but her hair was like this side and it was like long. So it was nice to play in her hair. I bought a new mosquito bat. That one got spoiled. Oh, if this is already full before I put those ones, why am I putting these ones? Of course, yeah. DIY. Have you ever seen this? Socks. I should wear them when I'm going out in my outfit. They would look nice. Is it the one? Okay, there's a body socks. You see me? You see me? I didn't say anything. You said it. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. This crazy Peggy. What does that mean? What does that mean? But the DIY, me, I'm a sweet girl. Sweet girl. I'm not naughty. I'm just a sweet one. Those are accusations. Don't accuse me of something that I haven't done or thought about doing. I was stealing someone. I was telling someone, I love, because I lose attention quickly, I love it when someone keeps things spicy. So they keep my attention. I like it a little spicy, a little bit spicy. A little spicy, a little bit spicy. Spicy. Hi, Loot. Tell me if I have yogurt today. I'm not planning what. Just spicy. Just a little bit to just be like, you still love this person. Yeah, you're still interested. Don't lose focus. I know I can treat you better. I have seen a mosquito here. That's why I went to bring my bat. Thank God. I got it. I got it from my mommy. How do they say your second name, Lud? It's good. So, my last electric bat that I had, my nephew touched it after we had used it, but it was of yogurt. And it electrocuted him. And inconsiderate me told him, so why did you touch it? Who told you to touch it? And he didn't even cry. Oh my God, he did cry. DIY. I think like 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, he had even gone back. I accidentally put my hand on the spot and it electrocuted me. And I felt life leave my body. My finger got paralyzed. And I could feel the paralysis going through my hand up to this side. I could not breathe. All I could think about was, oh my God, my boy went through this pain and I was shouting at him. I felt so sorry for Mandem. Because when he was in pain, instead of mommy telling him sorry, mommy said, why did you touch the bat? I learned to be empathetic. Like I was telling my cousin over the weekend, because last weekend we lost an uncle and we went for the burial. And I was telling my cousin, I was like, sometimes I forget that he's a child. I think because I spend a lot of time with him and I talk to him about everything, I forget that he's a child because he talks so much. Oh my God. DIY, you're going to see the little one. You're going to know why I fancy him like that. He talks too much. Like he's so articulate with his words. Mommy this, mommy that. I went to their place because I tried calling my cousin and her phone was not going through. So what I did, I went to their place to see them. I went to the shop where she works and it was closed. And then I went to their home and I knocked. And then she was like, who is that? And then I was like, open. I have come for my money. And she opens and she like I'm the last person on this planet that she's expecting. And then she's like, oh my God, Lana. She turns to the little one. He's seated in the chair. They're preparing. They're going to start preparing dinner. Or supper. We call it supper here because it was like 8 at this time. And she tells the young boy, come and see who has come. And then my nephew sees me and he's so happy and he comes and gives me a hug and we enter and I sit and I start talking to her. I'm like, what are you doing? And all that. So she starts telling me what she's doing. And then I sit in the chair. She's like, Karibu. Karibu means welcome. She's like, Karibu. have a seat. I have a seat. And then I tell my nephew, come and I carry you. And then he comes and he sits. And when I carry my nephew, he puts his hand here like this. So he put his hand on my breast. I was wearing like a black dress, but it was like how exactly this is. And he put his hand on my breast, and then he looked so like a baby. And then my nephew is like, the way he looks so humble when he's with you, and yet he's a troublemaker when he's with us. Everyone keeps telling me, "Oh my God, that boy, he's a troublemaker." And I'm like, he's sweet when he's with me. He fears me. I love kids, but trust me, don't be stupid with me. Like I'll tell you if something is wrong, I'll tell you if something is wrong. It's like spare the word, spoil the child. I'll not spoil, like keep quiet and spoil the child. I don't spoil my nephew. God knows. Yeah, every once in a while, we buy sweets. We buy sweets. Lord, who are you giving money? We buy sweets for us DIY. I'm also a baby. We buy sweets for the two of us. I'm also lucky a baby. My mother's baby. Money, 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 money. Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs. Let's remove this and wash it. Wash it. Remove. For sweets were like candy. Oh, look, bye. Have a nice evening. Peace out. Peace out. I like candy. I don't know. What are the differences? Hard boiled sweets. So we usually have a hard boiled sweet. Last time I could not eat it. Like he insisted, he was like, Mommy, sweet, Mommy, sweet. And then I bought him the sweet. Why would I have found it DIY? I come from Uganda. Why would I find it? Where would I find it? Let me wait for you to come to Uganda and you'll bring for me. Ah, look, I thought you had gone. Let me wait for when you travel to Uganda. I know you'll come with them. Come with a lot of chocolate. But try not to bring one that has milk, that has a lot of milk. Let me give you a taste of what I like. So I can eat the Toblerone fruit and nut. I can eat the Cadbury fruit and nut. That sounds terrible. Fruits and nuts. Why does English have to be so terrible? Like that? I don't know which bedsheet to put. Lord, which money are you talking about? People will come thinking there is money here. Who are you giving it to? DIY, do you know what I realized? That it was actually cheaper to get to Nairobi. No, not to Nairobi, get to Kenya from Kampala without spending a lot of money. I didn't know that. I don't know how it's like 5 or something. Oh, breakfast food. No English food, thank you. What is English? I don't want to try bread, DIY. I don't want to try beans. I used to like beans when I had just started eating them, like the Heinz beans, but now they're too much. Too much for me. For me. Let me try and make a bed, make a bed, make a bed, make a bed, make a bed. People who have nails now envy me because me I can fix my sheets without. They will charge you taxes for bringing that in our country, especially if it is sealed. If you bring a lot of sealed things, you'll have to pay a lot of money at the customs. And I only eat tilapia and now perch. I haven't tried tuna. I haven't tried salmon. I haven't tried what is it, lobster, oyster. I haven't. Meat, we will be friends. I love meat. I love grilled meat. Did I say that very well? You can't bring it in excess, though. I'm just telling you, because even Ugandans are made to pay a lot of taxes at the customs. And nowadays are strict. Sometimes they just want to get money out of you, even though you're not in the wrong. And I'm not even supposed to be saying this on the live, but yeah, we are 58 minutes into the live. I don't care. I don't care who you are, where you from, and what you do. Just as long as you're chasing money, you are trying. Bring it on, bring it on. Are you ready? No matter how you fall, that you're up. No matter how you fall, that you're up. If you any time, spending tall, keep a bright friend, bright friend. I'll iron this on the bed. I don't have time. I don't have time to iron. This is one of my favorite bed sheets. It needs a wash though. I wish I could wash it. It has been unused for a long time, but it's well made. At least in my opinion, it's a strong bed sheet. I've had it for a long time, and it hasn't gotten spoiled. Depends on what you define as well, or riches. In my opinion, as long as you're able to live comfortably and afford your medical bills and afford day-to-day life, for me that's enough. That's rich enough. And have a house here. Yeah. But there are rich people here that don't own houses. But yeah, for me, it's like as long as we have like a stable home, we can afford our medical bills, we can afford our food every day, and we can afford to live a comfortable life, do things that we want to do whenever we want to do them. That's rich to me. I'm not talking rich, we buy jets, baby. It's about comfort. Ah, thank you. My day was okay. How about you? Thank you for subscribing. That's nice of you. I hope YouTube won't pull that you do me that. Let me see what dear was said. Oh my god, DIY, you almost gave me a heart attack. Just a moment. I read, so for myself, I didn't read if. I'll iron it from the bed. That's what I was saying. Because if I start ironing right now, I will finish at 3. I would have to come back to the UK free. I'm a clingy person, so no. I was thinking since it's a fitted bed sheet, it is easier to iron on the bed, like when you put it. So that is why I'm not like ironing it now. But also because I'll be changing it back to the other red bed sheet because it's easy to put in, and because it's also fitted, you don't need to iron it because of the material. I'm okay. I'm clean. I think I have had bad experiences when it comes to people going to other countries and leaving their wives home. I have someone who I know that went back to their country only to go on a date with another woman. Shouldn't be saying that, but I am a bitter woman. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. DIY, trust me. No one needs space from someone like my husband will need space from. I'm annoying, but I'm loving. I disturb. I'm a crybaby, but I love to gossip with my partner. I get frustrated easily, but I forget easily. So you see, I forget problems easily, but I also get frustrated easily. And then I'll be like, why am I frustrated? Lord, you'll offer us money and we shall be pissed at you like the other one who offered us what? Money and a trip to Disneyland and buying us grocery for a week. He even disappeared. We shall demand that money from you. You be there. Do you know the bed sheet matches my curtain? Have you seen it? Why are you upset? No, I am up late because I have to sleep tomorrow. Like I need to sleep until late tomorrow because my grandmother has to leave at 11 to travel to Kampala. But she's here in the afternoon. So tomorrow will be a busy day, but I don't want to wake up so early and do this. So I want to do it once and then I go and sleep. I can't do a court wedding. I'm Christian DIY. Court weddings here because people cannot decide on what on religion. What's your message for the world? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm African. I keep on telling my African mother that I want a small wedding, and she's like, you can't have a small wedding. I keep on telling her I have like 10 people I want to invite, 10 invites. She's like, me, I have like, my mother has like 100 invites. So, 100 invites. So, a big wedding is inevitable. I'm from Africa. People do have small weddings nowadays, but yeah. But me, I'm willing to put people on Zoom for my wedding. My time blotted. How did I let this go on for this long? So DIY, you see, it is actually easier now because this bed sheet is so hard to iron. And when I start ironing, I have to iron inside and then outside. That depends on your beliefs. A child is a child. So that is a case in Uganda, according to the law. They removed that thing of illegitimate children. So the court regards children as children. But here, obviously, society will judge people who have children out of wedlock. God is there. Society will always judge you. I just think it depends on what you want. But also because of the fear that usually when you have a child, the man is like, now he's the one that has leverage over you. He's like, where will she go when she has a child? So I think that's the fear. I wouldn't mind. Whatever the situation is, I just wanted it different. If it was up to me. I don't know. Just depends on the family. How much is $1,000? $10,000 in Ugandan money. You change that, and then I'll tell you if it would be enough. We have 3 wedding ceremonies, DIY. The one where your family comes to request my family to get married, the one where you come and I officially introduce you to the family, and then the Western wedding. So we have the pre-visit. The pre-visit is where the man comes and makes his intentions known. So he comes to a suitor comes to the girl's home family and he says, I want to marry this daughter. I have seen a flower in your compound. I want to pick a flower. The parents are like, You go to a girl's paternal aunt, I think. Yeah, then you make your intentions known. The next time, that one you come with only your family members or your close friends. So in that ceremony, usually a family will allow you a maximum of 10 people. But some people go with less, some people will go like 5. Then the introduction, your family comes. Now this is your family and everyone that you call your friends. 4.8. 4.8. Is that like we are talking bride price alone or to organize everything? Like a simple wedding? Because my friend was telling me there is this person who has started making wedding designs and they charged 25 million to do your decor and everything. But yeah, that is it. Your decor and I think photography, it is like a package. She was telling me, she said she was going to send me a link on TikTok and I see it. But yeah, the introduction, your family comes, that's when so for the pre-visit you come and then you negotiate. You talk about the date you're coming, they negotiate the bride price. They negotiate the bride price and then the introduction, you come with the bride price or the dowry. You come with the dowry. That's the bride. You come with the dowry. And you come with your family and then you can take the girl that day, but usually she stays and then you take her after the wedding. It is supposed to be after the wedding, but usually people, when they do that traditional wedding, they wait years before they do the actual wedding, which is not fair because that's not a marriage. Okay, it's a marriage, it's a customary marriage, but it is polygamous. Discount. You want discount to get married? So let me tell you. Okay, for a wedding that I have had about. So we had a cousin, like a distant relative, not a cousin, but a distant relative, get married, and she married a Nigerian man. And her bride price, starting price was at $25,000, dollars or pounds. I don't know because they're in the UK, which was like 170 million or 100 million or 200. I don't know, but yeah, that is how much they asked. Then they bargained. It is, they bargain here. So, but there are families that don't bargain when it comes to their children. Like if they tell you we want 15 cows, it is 15 cows. When they tell you they want 12, it is 12. Don't bargain, just come with them if you can't leave. Yeah, I keep on telling you guys, my bride price is 15 cows. 15. If my mother wants more, that is sad. But me, I'm setting my bargaining price at 15. I would send you a video if I could. I will check if I can send you the video on via email. You will laugh. I'm watching that 90-day thing, 90-day fiancé, where the Ugandan woman is telling the man about her bride price. Because her family keeps asking her, have you told him about the bride price? So have you told him about the bride price? And then she's like, no. So she told him and he's like, 15 cows. How much does every cow cost? And then she was like 1.5 for every cow. So the guy doesn't work, he stays with his mother. The 90-day fiancé thing. Oh. So DIY, when you come to marry a Ugandan woman, come with a Ugandan to bargain for you. Pay some Ugandan man to come and bargain with you, unless your family knows how to bargain. Let me put the phone up here so that I can stretch it very well. DIY, I don't know how many bags I have, so I was not joking when I refused to answer. Hi. You can't come alone to a wedding, DIY. You need friends and family. You can't. You either come with family or they give you family. Would you see? It is actually your father that is supposed to bargain for bride price. So what are you saying, that you don't have family? You need family to marry a woman here, because it's about family. My family will be like 100 people, not even 100. I don't even know why I'm saying my family, but yeah, you would have like 100 people from our family coming out. Yeah, still get family. You need family though. Otherwise, they'll think you're a joke. You know, here they care about so much about family. Hi, welcome to the live. So, guys, if you're new here, please subscribe. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Time to mop again. Time to mop. Time to mop. Yeah, why? If you don't come with your family, they would think you're joking. Like anyway, people do get married without family. Yeah, but they would give you family. They would give you people to sit on your side of the family, which would be a shame, because it's like African people sitting on a white person's side. You need a best man. What are you talking about? Who would be your best man? Someone you don't know? A best man is needed as early as. Oh my God! I had even. You need You need sisters. I have only a sister and two brothers. You need a sister, because when you're getting married here, especially in a traditional wedding, your sister brings the girl flowers from you. She brings a bouquet of gifts. I don't know if it's a bouquet or a basket of gifts. So you can bring anything. You can bring apples and chocolate and just different things. But yeah, they bring a basket, and it has these nice things to just be like, oh, our brother was thinking about you when we were here. He has missed you. He's excited to wife you up. Things like that. DIY. Do you know what you're talking about? So yeah, marriage involves everyone here. They engage everyone. DIY. I already say I was born alone. You would rather, because you can't come alone. You just tell someone who wants to go for a Ugandan wedding, and then they're like, me, and you're like, come on, you go. And you come and they fill in the seats. Or you just convince some Muzungus that are around Uganda to come and fill in for your wedding and attend the wedding, and then they wear the traditional wedding. You even have to wear the traditional wedding. Because I just learned this year that marriage, the traditional wedding, is celebrated according to the girls' customs. I didn't know that. I used to be like, why is it that even when they're marrying, like foreigners, they still celebrate it in our local tribes? It's because it's the girl's family tribe that decides how they celebrate the marriage. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'll bring up the income. In charge. Let me mop. I was born to love you. I need to put my net up. Come, the clothes were washed and they were not. Not anymore. Like my grandmother told me when they were younger, there was this one person that got married to a white man in the in the village, on their village, and everyone went for that wedding. Everyone went to see the girl that had got married to a white man. But it's like now it's different because a lot of people are getting married to foreigners. Like even when we were growing up, there was this song about a girl, an African girl marrying a white man. And she's like, Mommy and Daddy, forgive me. The man I brought for you doesn't know our cultures. He doesn't eat our local food. He doesn't do stuff that we do here. But she's like, he only knows how to eat biscuits and sweets. Hi, how are you doing? It was so funny. And they had this white man playing as the vixen. It was so funny. But yeah, that was my childhood. So back then it was rare. But now it's like more common. Like you can meet a lot of people. But I have been out on the streets and I've been abused. So people have not embraced it because people still feel like, oh, you're coming to take away our women. But don't all culture, all races feel like that when they see someone who is dating someone that is not of their race. So yeah, that was a funny one. People used to be so excited to hear about that, but now it's like most people know about it. So it's like, what's the fuzz? Overloading, I'll be overloading your bank accounts. If you pay me, tell them she be the one, no baby. Need to buy charcoal tomorrow. If I enter your master, pen. Let me see. Yeah, true. True. Depends on what the person prefers. I have a friend who says they can never date a white man. They prefer African men or black men in general. If I found that one is a white man, I'd be shocked. But there was someone who was like, oh, me, I cannot date a white man. Me, I don't want to date a white man. And then they did the most undespicable thing. They were desperate for one. I laughed. When they told me about it, I was like, were you saying you cannot date one because you had never got one? Oh. So they had lied, and I hate liars. legs are very dirty. What do you like about what? It is not about that. It is not about them. It is what do I like in a man. And also, I just think my African men have disappointed me a lot of times. Let me tell you a story. So last year, when I broke up with my boyfriend, around this time, no, I broke up with him in like February. So I was single for like the next month. And I met this person off Insta. And they were nice. Like they were commenting about everything on my photo. So I was just like, let's talk. And we talked. And we were not dating. But we start talking for a long time. And then I'm like, probably I should start looking at them in a more different light than I do now. Because I know what they're pushing for. But they're not just saying it. But all the signs were there. So I'm like, let's meet. I have nothing to lose. But the way I said let's meet, one time I was taking myself out for this band that I kept wanting to go for because it was at this fancy restaurant and it had a nice atmosphere and I wanted to check it out because I told you, I don't know if I told you, but I love reviewing restaurants. I told you. Now I remember. So we go, but I tell him offhand because me, I don't like someone coming and spending money that they don't have. So I told him that if you want to join me at this restaurant, you can come, but food is a little expensive. It's not even a little. Food is expensive there, and the drinks are expensive. Like we are talking, water here is 1,000 shillings. So tell me why you're selling water at 7,000. So that is 6,000 profit. So I tell them offhand, I don't want them to come there and then be like, oh my God, she tricked me to come here to buy her food. You're not coming to buy me food, but you're coming to meet me if you want, you know. So I don't mind if someone comes, if like I've invited you to some place, I don't mind paying my bill, especially if you're not dating. I don't care. So he comes, I go, and I'm putting on this like white dress, and it's like looking nice. I remember my border guy complimented me, like my cleavage was like perfectly how I like it. The man shows up late. That's the first thing. I told you, I'm a late comer, but I hate late comers. I was frustrated. I'm like, why did he even come late? I let Pat sleep, so he comes. He doesn't look like his photos. That's the second thing. Like, at least give me a heads up. I don't care if I am meeting someone who is older. But like, don't pretend to be someone that you're not. Like, when we are exchanging photos, me, I'm exchanging like my recent photos. You're seeing how I look like. And he sent me photos of him 10 years ago because that's the only way I can explain. Because tell me why. You have gray hair if you're saying you're in your 20s. Okay, I understand some people get gray hair. It is in my family. Some family members of mine get gray hair when they're still young. But it's like, tell me offhand before I come for the date. I'm like, oh God. They're in shorts. So that means they haven't made an effort. They were just like in shorts and a jacket. And I'm not saying I love men who wear shorts. I just love men who wear shorts. But it just looked like this person walked, like it's like me right now in this dress I wear it when I'm at home doing my chores. I just get my jacket and walk out. I haven't put in effort. Like, I am dressed to the nines. And this evening, like DIY, if I send you a photo of how I was dressed that night, and then someone shows up and they haven't even put in effort in their dress code. I let that slip. So I had my order already running. So I tell him, do you want something? He's like, yeah, I'll get water. But I've told you how much actually the water is 5,000, not 7,000. I don't know if it is soda that is 7,000 or something, but yeah, one of the things is 7,000. So I'm like, me, I have a cup of tea and I get some snacks because it's like I'm not paying all that money for their food. I don't even know if it's worth it because most of the restaurants don't have nice food. Like the most expensive ones, it's like a few of them that have nice food. So I make my order, it comes. And this person who told me they didn't want to eat anything, they would just have a bottle of water. I didn't order chicken that night. So the person who told, I ordered snacks. So the person who told me they didn't want to have anything, I just want to have a bottle of water. Tell me why when my order comes, he's the first person to eat it. I'm like, what? Did you touch my food without me giving it to you? I don't mind sharing, but unless you're cutting my chicken, why are you touching my order that you're not paying? But by this point, I don't know if Mandem is going to pay for it. So he eats my first piece, he eats the second piece. At this point, I'm like, so we are sharing this food, huh? What? So time to get the order. Tell me why Mandem is like, oh, me, I don't have change, you pay. I'm like, it's okay. So I give her the money. So by the time he says that, I pay the money and it's like extra to cover his water. Then he's like, oh, you pay, I'll give it to you. I'm in my head, I'm like, when are you going to give me my money? Because when are you finding me? Well, when will you see me? I let that go. They cover the bill and we leave because what are we waiting for? So we walk. And then at this point, I hadn't given this person my number. So because I had met them the first time and I know they're real. So I'm like, oh, let's exchange numbers. So I give them my number for school. So I don't give them my emergency number. Hi, Pow Pow. I give them my number for school. So I don't give them my real number. And we start talking. And then this one time, I am like out with my mom. I'm fine. How are you? And I tell him, oh, do you want to come and join us? He's like, yeah, I would love to come and join you. Then I'm like, if you don't have money, please don't come to meet my mom. Because if you come here and they know that you're with me, they'll think you're my man and they will want you to pay for the bill. So don't come if you don't have money. Like, I'm trying to make an effort to give this person a heads up that I don't want you to spend money that you don't have. So don't come into the place if you don't have money. He's like, okay, second thought, I'm not coming. I'm glad you're fine, Papa. I'm like, he doesn't have money. So I'm like, since he can't come, let me go to where he is. So I'm like, can I come like to your place? He's like, yeah, it's okay, you can come. I'm like, okay. So I travel to where he is. He picks me up and he takes me to his place. I don't even know why I'm telling this story. I'll be trolled one day for it, but yeah. So I got there. I tell him I want to use the toilet because I was at the club. I could not use the toilets. I don't use toilets when I go to the club because most of them you end up getting infections, like urinary infections. I don't use the toilets. So I get there, I tell him I want to use his toilet. Tell me why the toilet is dirty. Tell me why this man has a dirty toilet. Like, I'm not talking dirty, it's not clean, but there is soap stains everywhere. Everywhere. On the toilet, on the sink, it shows that it's not scrubbed. The walls are dirty, the floor is dirty, everything is dirty. There is dirty water in the room. I'm just so discouraged. I'm like, why didn't I just use the toilet at the club? Because this is worse. Like, I know when you want to check someone's cleanness, go to the toilet first, but I was so disappointed. I'm like, oh my God, why did I even go to the toilet in the first place? So we sit there. They don't offer anything. For me, I have a habit. Because they say here, don't be dirty. DIY, if you're dirty, please listen to me. Keep the toilet clean at least. Keep everything dirty, but not the toilet. Because it's like, how bad could it be if you cannot maintain your toilet? So he doesn't offer anything, which I don't mind. But me, I have a policy. If you come to my place, at least have a glass of water. Not even a glass of water. Not even as a joke of, oh, what should I get you? Nothing. I'm like, it's okay. So the next time they come to see me, because obviously I have been to their place, I'm like, okay. He comes over. And DIY, I always have money all over the place when you come to my place. So you see, I always have money somewhere. I have money lying around the house, always. So the money was actually here on the table. So I had money here and coins. So we sit, I offer him something to drink. I gave him milk. Actually, I had bought that probiotic milk that they were saying is lactose free. I wanted to try it, but then I tried it and I just threw up. It felt like real milk, so I could not take it. So he sits there, we talk, and then he's like, oh, I have to leave. He's like, let me order my ride. Then he orders his ride. And then as he's leaving, he's like, do you need that money on the table? I want to make sure that I have enough for my ride. Oh my God. So are you making me pay for you coming to my house? I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Because I found it hard to tell people no. So I'm like, yeah, you can have the money. It's there. Hi, James. Long time no see. I'm like, yeah, the money is there. You can have it. He goes, I'm like, oh my God. I am being used for money at this point. But that's not enough. So the next time I go to church, we had a service at church on a Saturday. So he's like, oh, I'm at home and all that. And I go to the church and it's so crowded because our church is so big. It is so crowded. So I call him. I'm like, I've reached a church, but the place is crowded. Should I come that side? And we talked for like hours. We talked for like an hour because I was walking. I told you I love walking. So I was walking from the church because the place was so full. The people didn't even have where to sit. We had the church anniversary, I think last year. Yeah, last year because this happened last year. So this is like August. So it's not even a year. Oh, good. So I buy some things from the church and I walk and I tell him, oh my God, it's full, yeah. It has a lot of people there. So he tells me, you come and I buy you lunch. I'm like, oh, that's good. Let me come. And he's like, what do you want to have? And all that. And then I tell him I love matoke and fish, if you can get that. He's like, I can't get that, but I can get you like fries and maybe chicken or meat. I'm like, oh, it's okay, whatever you can get. But I would prefer to eat local food because I love local food. Mandem is like, okay, you come and I get you that food. So I order my ride and I go to his place. I arrive at around 5, coming to 6. I sit, we talk, and then I tell him I want to live stream the service because I don't want to miss the service. He's like, yeah, it's okay. If you know Nathaniel Bassey, the Nigerian guy, that guy who sang, Jesus, yeah, you have done it again. Jesus, yeah, in your special way. What was impossible, Baba, you made possible. Nathaniel Bassey, I think from Nigeria. He had come to church, so it was like, I love to listen to his melodies. The guy was singing so well. So I am like, I have to live stream. So I start live streaming, and then he's like, oh, I have data. No, he didn't even say he has data. He's like, why are you struggling to watch from the phone? Let me put it on my TV so that you watch it from my TV. I'm like, oh, it's okay, that's good. So he connects his Wi-Fi to the TV and he puts on the service. He live streams the service. So I'm like, I'm watching. So at first he stands up, goes to the bedroom, comes back. He stands up, he goes out, and he shows he's on his phone. But me, I'm like, I don't care. I'm not dating, and I'm not like, I don't care what you're doing. I'm like trying to just pray. And let me tell you, I can date someone who does anything but not interrupt my prayer. Anyone who says something about my prayer life, I can't date you. That's my rule. That is why I always say I can only date a Christian man, because it's like, okay, they have an idea of what it means to be in the presence and want to just be there. just want to tarry in the presence and not leave. Tell me why Mandem comes and then he tells me you have to leave. I want to go away. I forgot my dad wanted me to go and see him. I was shattered. I tell him, oh, okay, no problem. I didn't even tell him, no, I'm praying and all that. I just told him, oh, it's okay. I ordered my ride, told him that, and he was like, he kept telling me, so when is your ride coming? Like, he's even putting me on pressure. When is your ride coming? Like, I need to go. Like, it's like, I want you to leave my place. So my ride comes. Yeah, this is a Ugandan man. My ride comes and he pushes me, but then he goes back home. And as I was leaving, in my head, do you know when I got to my ride, he's like, so will you come back tomorrow? I'm looking at Madam, I'm like, after you chasing me from your home, you want me to come back tomorrow? Pay my money to come and see you tomorrow. I'm looking at this man, I'm like, you're crazy or something? Do I look like I'm a fool? Do I look like I have that money to spend on you anymore? I just looked at him and I said, yeah. Because as I told you, I don't say no to people. I rarely say no to people. But when I say it, it is like resounding. So I say, yeah, okay, see you next time. But I knew that was, I said, bye, see you next time. But I knew that was my last time he was seeing me. So I get home. He texts me after like 3 hours. He's like, did you get home safe? I'm sorry, I had to leave and I had to tell you to leave. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because the rush that he was in, he kept standing like outside at the door. He's like, you have to leave. I have to go. I would not be shocked, but there is no, like, usually when you enter a man's house and he has a woman, like, you cannot, because there is a way women keep the house, and this house is messy. So you cannot tell me there is a woman living in this house and it's messy like that. Like, everything is disorganized. So I come home, I live stream, I even prayed. I walked around and praised and worshipped and told God, thank you so much that this has happened today. I am happy. And I told God, this is the last Ugandan man I am dating. The next one has to really prove himself for me to even bother, because I don't know. But I was so disappointed that it's like, me and Ugandan men, I just think we don't have, I don't think we vibe, me and them. It's like we usually end up having issues, or I end up having issues, or they end up having issues with me. But yeah, DIY, that's what happened. The last time I tried, like I saw that I was trying so hard. I was like, Lona, why are you trying so hard? Give up. Girl, give up. So I gave up. I gave up. But I had given up already some time back, so I don't know why I even bothered to even be like, oh, let me try again one last time. Maybe it will go right. It went terribly wrong. It went in all the directions that I didn't want. And it is like, I have always, because for me, I have an issue asking for someone's money. I feel like in a relationship, if someone tells me that they don't want to do something and I can afford it, like, I'm like, after all, I can afford it. I don't care. So yeah, that's what happened. I'm not saying that white people don't have their flaws. I know. Hi, Loot, welcome back. So that is what happened, and I gave up. But yeah, you know, I love love, and love loves me, and I enjoy to be in love. So I would not say that I have closed that door entirely, but I have given up trying. Efforts from my side, no more. Yeah, I hope so. I hope sooner than later, because I get frustrated sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't care whether they come when or when. Then I'm like, oh my god, time is running out. I need them to come as early as possible. Jesus, yeah, you have done it again. Jesus, yeah, in your special way. What was impossible? Baba, you made possible. Jesus, yeah. DIY, you don't know that song. When it seemed like it was impossible. There's no way. I enjoy African gospel music. It's like when that song starts playing, now that I have thought about it, I should play it tomorrow morning. It should be the first thing I play. Do you want to hear about? Do you want to hear about the time when I went on a date with an American guy and then it went all the wrong ways? If this one was bad, the other one was. I have been on the worst dates, but I feel like it's not even the worst. But oh my god, that one. Mhm. I thought like I had like a popped balloon. They popped the balloon. So that time I was very active on the dating sites, very active. I think it was like 20. I can't say the year because if I say the year, someone might come for me, but some year. And I talked to this guy, and he looks so adorable. And I'm crazy about handsome men. So he looks nice. He looks like he dresses nice. Hi, Lud. And what does Lona do when she's asked out on a date? I'm like, go ahead, take me on the date. So we go for the date. And my border, the guy tells me, so the place you're coming to is like two, okay, not even two, but it's like 5 minutes. It's a 5 minute walk from my home to that restaurant. He's like, so when you get there, text me. Or when you're almost getting there, text me. Oh my God, tell me why my border guy doesn't know where I'm going. But he pretends that he knows. So he texts me on the other side. And I'm frustrated. It's getting late. And the person had told me be here by 7. And by 7, I had calculated I'll be there because I always told her I am always like 7 exactly or 7 and 10 minutes later. So I go and get another border guy and he takes me there. So I arrive and I text him, I'm like, oh, I have arrived. And because by that time I was in like my short dress era, like I was in like a dress that was like, I don't know, that short. And I had body socks in, which was a good idea because if I didn't have that in, that night would have gone totally wrong. So I put on body socks. I don't even know who this guy is. I'm even scared to tell this story because I don't know who he was. You will know why. I was scared. I'm scared for my life up to now. So I got there and I enter into the restaurant, not the restaurant, but like the gardens. The gardens, and then there is like the bar area and all that, and the sitting areas. So I enter inside and the security guards tell me, "Oh, do you like have you come on your own, or you're waiting for someone?" And then I tell them, "Can I stand like that and wait for the person?" So I am standing like this, and I'm facing the entrance. So because I know this person's facial features, I can understand I can know them when they come in. God bless my heart. As I am standing there, I see someone come. Guys, I have no problem with people who are disabled. I have to say that as a disclaimer. I have no problem with disabled people. Tell me why this guy is coming and he's limping. And he's like, I'm like, Mandem, did you think I needed to know that before I came for the date? Ah? And I look at the guy, and I think the security guards saw the the disappointment on my face, because I'm a smiley person. Like, I usually smile, especially when I'm in awkward situations, because I'm standing here waiting for someone that I don't know. So because it's an awkward situation, I'm like smiling stupidly. And then this person comes in, and I'm like, and the guys are looking at me, and the other one taps the other one, and he's like, and he comes, and he's so jolly. He's like, "Oh, hi, Lona." He comes and he gives me a side hug. He's like, "Nice to see you." He's like, "You're smart." He's like, "Can we go up?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's okay. We can go up." So we walk with my man who is, which one? I'm like, "Why didn't you tell me that you have a limp?" But I'm screaming in my head. I'm like, "Oh my God, why doesn't the ground swallow me?" But I'm like, I can't go back. But he's handsome. Like, this side, he's handsome. Until you look down where he has a limp that he did not tell me about. So we walk, and he's like, "We should sit in the gardens." And I love gardens. So we sit in the gardens, and we are overlooking some place which overlooks the water. So it overlooks the lake. So that is a nice view. So we sit there, and we start talking. He asks me about myself, and I'll talk about myself, because that's what I have a good thing about. I don't even have much to say about myself. I'm just like, I'm Lona. I'm 24 years. That's my real age. I am doing this and this. By that time, I wasn't studying. I just stay at home and look beautiful, things like that. So Mandem is like, "I think I'm tired of talking. Can we order?" I'm like, "Okay." He's like, they bring the menu, because the guys kept coming and coming and coming. So they bring the menu. He's like, "What are you going to have?" And I tell him I'm not hungry, because genuinely I was not hungry, because I was already disappointed. So I don't like the person. When I don't like the person, I don't eat food with them. And also, if it is my first date, I usually don't eat on a first date unless I really want to know the person. So because I wasn't even interested in knowing them, this is where it was. I looked for my ring. It was here. So I tell them I don't want to order, but I can just let me have a Coke. So I tell them, they bring for me Coke, and they bring for him, I don't know, they brought him a bottle of beer. And then he's like, "We shall wait on ordering food now." I'm like, "Okay." Then he keeps insisting, like, throughout the date. He's like, "You should have something. You should have something. You should have something." I'm like, I am really not hungry for food. But he keeps on insisting. So I am like, "Okay, I'll have plain chips." Because I don't really want to eat food. Because I don't like this person. So before they bring the food, right before they bring the food, tell me why Mandem is putting his hand on my leg. That is where I said the body socks came in handy. He puts his hand on my thigh, and he's pushing it up into my dress. And I tell him no. So I move away from him, like we're seated next to each other. I move further from him. He moves closer to me. I move further. He moves closer to me. And then I move further. And at this point, the chair ends there. I reach the end. And then he's like, "So where are you going to run now?" And then I tell him, "Oh, just don't touch me. I'm not interested." So they bring food. Then he's like, "You should eat." So he puts it in front of me. But because I said I don't want to eat, like at this point, even the Coke is not going. And I used to love Coke by that time. So I don't even understand why I can't even drink my soda. So as I'm going to start eating, he starts eating my food that he ordered. It's his money anyways. And he insisted I eat. He starts eating the food. Then he's like, "You said you didn't want to eat." I told him, "Yeah, I don't want to eat." So I refuse to eat. So he starts to eat his chips. He eats his chips. He eats his chips. until it is done. And I'm like, finally we can now go. Because what's the excuse for us to be here? He's like, so will you come to my place and just say it? He's like, what is your favorite drink? I'm like, I like Amarilla. He's like, what is your favorite alcoholic drink? I tell him, I'm like, I like Amarilla. That's South African. I don't know if it is what. It is like it is like Bailey's. Just like Bailey's actually. Just Bailey's is actually more sweeter or something. The phone keeps falling. I don't know. DIY. DIY, I don't attract crazy men. Those were the only crazy men that I met. Yeah. So I tell him it's my favorite drink. He's like, oh, I have some at home. I tell him, yeah, that's good. He's like, you should come and have some. I tell him, I'm not willing to drink alcohol tonight because I've already seen what this man can do and I know myself when I drink. So I tell him, no, I'm not willing to drink tonight because if you've been putting your hand in my dress if I got drunk, what will you do when I'm drunk? So we go to his place. And now this is when I understand who I am with. Tell me what. And let me tell you, DIY. In my country, if you see someone who has a security operative that covers his face, you're not with an ordinary person. That's one thing I can tell you. We get there, and there are these two armed men. There are those guns. I don't know how they call them, but they look like long guns, but they're not long. And then they have these two handles. It is not an AK-47, I am sure. I know what an AK-47 looks like, but it is like those guns. I'm trying to remember the guns that were in GTA, but I can't remember. But it's that gun that security operatives carry. If you've been to Rwanda, the ones that the Rwandan army or police guys carry, that one. And there are two guys with them. And there are people walking around, like the army guy, like security operatives walking around the compound. And they are covered like that. I don't know if it is an AK-15. I don't know guns. I'm terrible with guns. I hate guns. So we enter. And we go and we enter the house. And then he's like, what do you like? I tell him, oh, I like country music. Because at that point, I was at that peak where I liked country music. So we enter. He starts to listen to my favorite. He's asking for my favorite music. And I tell him and he plays it. And then he goes and brings the Amarilla. And he's like, you said you're not going to have some. So I'll not give you any. I'm like, it's okay because I wasn't planning to drink. I've seen what this man can do and I'm sane. What will he do when I'm not sane? So at this point, even my brother is calling because I was babysitting for my mom. My brother is calling me and he's asking me when I'm coming home. So at this point, I really want to come home. We watch music and then he's like, okay, enough of this drama. Let's go to the real point to why you're here. I'm like, huh. So it is only Lona that didn't know why she was here. Tell me why Mandem wants to do stuff. And I tell him, I can't have sex with you. Tell him blank, openly. Can't have sex with you. He's like, really? I think I can convince you. Tell him, I am serious. I don't want to have sex with you. And I tell him, if I had come here for that, I wouldn't have put these body socks. They wouldn't be there. I would have just come in the dress as it is. He's like, you're joking. I'm like, I'm serious. We talk about other things. He thinks I'm joking. Then after some time, he asks again. I say, no, still. He talk about some other things. After some time, he asks again. He brings his eats and he's like, let's eat. I tell him I'm not hungry because I'm still not hungry. If you think that I did order food at the restaurant because I was really hungry, but I was pretending, tell him I'm not hungry. So he attempts one last time to like just forcefully kiss me and all that. And I push him. And then he's like, oh, so you're serious? And he's like, okay, time to go. So I leave. And because Mandem was very pissed, he doesn't even push me. So just imagine walking in that I fear guns. So I'm walking out of his house to the gate, but there are these guys that have guns that are walking around. I'm like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? And I move out, and there are no rides here. There are no rides. Like, it's an empty road. Like, this is a high-end place. It's one of the high-end places of Kampala. Like, it's the other side. Like, even when you mention the name, leave this place where I go this side. Like, the other side, everyone knows. Like, you will walk. There are no borders. The only people who drive their cars. You really have to order and wait for. So I try to order. So I'm standing on the road like for 15 minutes, and there is no ride, and it is quiet. Yeah, so I cannot walk far at that point. So I just walk until where there is a street light, and I stand there. The first border guy comes, he has people. The second one comes, he has passengers. So the last person that comes is actually free, and then I tell him, I want to take me here. It's like 10 at this point. I came 10 coming to 11. So I tell him, I want to take me here and here. He says his man. He talks about his price. At that point, I didn't even care, even if he asked for extra. Do you guys limp? You and James, do you guys limp? So yeah, I came home. Oh my God, I hugged my brother so tightly because I missed him so much. I think that is one time when I was more biased about dating Americans. That disappointed me a little. That disappointed me, and I know everyone is not that terrible, but it's like, here they say one person eats catfish, and then they will blame the whole clan. So that was my experience. Those are like my worst dates. I haven't gone on any bad dates. How many dates have I gone on? Only 3. Oh, because he was, I already said it. I don't like saying no to people. Like, even when I say my no, it is like so strong. Like, usually if I tell someone no, it's like, it sounds rude. Because for me, I don't have that in between. Like, it is either the yes, oh my God, English has refused. I've been speaking English for 2 hours. English has failed now. It's either a yes or it's a no. I know, because I've told you, it's usually because they think, oh, she's an African, so she's probably desperate to just bag a white man. But trust me, I'm not going to be sleeping with the whole. If I end up sleeping with every guy that I end up going on a date with on a dating site, how many will I sleep with? I've only gone on dates, 2 dates, 3 dates. 3 dates. The other person was not a date, but we met on a dating site, and then I met them at the airport as they were coming to Uganda, but we had not dated. Or I had said no. And then I met them in real life, and then I was like, dang, he's cute. I need to change. I need to work on myself, because usually I'm like, they don't look like the night. They look like good looking. And then I meet the person in real life, and I'm like, oh. And then the ones I think are good looking on the dating site, I end up finding out they're limping in actual life. Ooh. I need to figure out how to clean this place, but I need to sort some things. So yeah, that was my experience. I've only gone on 3 actual dates. That one, and then the first person. The other one we actually dated for like 3 months. Then the other one we dated for like almost 3 years. Did I say we dated for almost? Yeah. But yeah, it is funny. Like, when I say I have dated, it means I have met them, not that I just dated online and then things didn't work out. Like, I've only met 3 people in actual life, and then the other one I rejected them, and then I met them in real life, and I was like, oh Dang, aren't you fine? And then, yeah, we didn't work out. Because Mandem was seeing many people. Many people. How did she drop this there? She probably looked for it. For me, I have this theory. You know, because here they don't believe that. They think that only our African men cheat. So they're like, oh, when you get a white man, he doesn't cheat. You have a loyal man for you and he will love you. And they tell you, me, Lona, Marjorie, never. I was going to say all my phone names because usually when I'm like making such a statement, I say all my phone names. Never. My papa was like, you should go to church and find a man. I told him those ones are the ones that beat women. Man from church. I didn't say I'm looking for a church-going man. I said I want a Christian man. I have seen women who have gotten married to Christian men and ended up men from church and ended up being beaten. And the churchmen are the ones that are the worst. Trust me, not happening. Not with me at least. I don't want to be the example. I don't want to be like, did you know that girl married a man from church? And I am crying. I even told God, if you must give me a man, please, not from church. It will not work out. They are usually the worst. I haven't met any to disprove me anyways. There are some nice guys, just not the ones I have met. I was still telling you my problematic life. So yeah, they keep on giving this perfect life of white men. And I'm sorry to say this, I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm not talking about you guys, I'm talking about my experience. And then you meet a man who probably his entire life has never got women falling all over him and falling at his feet. And then he will he will come to Africa one day to meet this girl. And then when he comes here, he realizes that a lot of these girls are falling at his feet. They can literally worship the ground he walks on. And what does this man them do? He will literally become a public thing. He'll be putting his thing everywhere. Everywhere. For every girl that says yes, he will go. Everywhere. Like, I know you have options. You think I don't have options? If I am trying to be exclusive with you, why are you showing me that you have more options than I do? Those girls are only with you because they think they'll get some money from you. The moment they can't get that money, they'll disappear. Me, I'm with you because I am envisioning our future together. And for you, you're there, going to every girl that is like settle. I cannot speak to the number of people. Okay, not even many, but now I'm wondering how many people do it because I have had, and I don't even like it. I feel like it's very bad. But I have had these men on Instagram message me, and they're like, they're married to an African girl. And you can see they have these happy photos, and I know photos don't show that people are happy, but they have these happy photos on Instagram with their family, with their wives. And I'm like, why are you embarrassing the woman? Why are you embarrassing your wife? Don't even, like at this point, don't even post my photo if you know you're in everyone's DM. Like, you can go through my Instagram. There will be no day where I post a man and be like, my man on Instagram. My man in the private talk. What are you talking about? Because if these married men are still embarrassing their wives, what about us who are single? Huh? How would you embarrass us? Because we have no claim over you. I can't be like, oh, that's my husband, because obviously you're not single. You're not married, you're single. Just not. So last time when we went for my friend's graduation, they were telling everyone, you introduce yourself, you give us your name, where you come from, and you give us your marital status. Because if you're single, we are supposed to find you someone. So the first person says, and then they're like, oh, I'm single. Then the next person is like, I'm not single, I'm seeing someone, and we're serious because their boyfriend was there. And then the other person says they have a boyfriend and they hope it gets serious one day. So they give me the microphone. They're not, these things are not there. I'm telling you, James, you'll be disappointed. I have seen people who look like the perfect couple, and then someone comes and approaches you, and you're like, and I thought I was struggling being single, and yet you people are acting single all over the place. And I'm not even saying it's only men, even women, we do it. Even me, I'm a culprit. But anyways, I was still telling you. So they give me the microphone and they're like, so what is your name? I tell them, my name is Lona. I am this age. I tell them I am studying this at this university. And then I tell them, and then they ask me, so are you single? I tell them, no, I'm not single, but I am not married. So I cannot say that I'm like, I'm not single, but I am not married. I'm like, there is someone, but he hasn't married me, so I can't claim them. And they laughed. Everyone burst out laughing, but I was right. Why do you expect me to claim someone that hasn't claimed me? Claim me, mandem, and I will claim you publicly. Because it is better for me to get embarrassed with my husband who came at our home and paid for me than get embarrassed by these men that haven't wifed me. What if the next day he finds his wife, and then he gets married? Our preacher was like, you guys will be here and you'll that man, and then they'll leave you. And then as he was saying, no, I'm not yet tired, I'm still mopping DIY. And then he will leave you, and then me, I shouted, and then he will find his wife. Even the married people are still looking for their soulmates. And you're like, when will you find your soulmate if you, the married people, haven't yet met your soulmate? So God have mercy on some of us, especially me with the weak heart, because if I find out that my man is cheating, I cry. I cry. And then become hell has no fury, like a woman scorned. I unleash hell. Hotter than hell. But yeah, guys, I'll get married. I'll be posting everywhere. Yeah, guys, I'm married. This is my husband. Many men from the West, black, white, go to Asia to find a woman. Where is the Muzungu for you? So this is love. They should also come to Africa. We need them. When I have seen issues. Who? DIY, what are you talking about? I thought, who? You? Where has Pau Fiona's boyfriend gone? DIY and Pau are Fiona's boyfriends. Suitors. So this is love. Ooh. So this is love. I kept saying I'm going to buy a handheld rug, and then I used the money to buy something else less urgent. And yet my back has given up. I need to change the water, but I can't be bothered. How come I'm using a lot of electricity today? Need to buy electricity because I'll be using a lot of it. No, she just we were supposed to go out, me and Fiona, but then she like cancelled at like what she was like, she'll go next week. She probably went home because campus has ended for us. She probably went home. Freaking that. Why do you have a dirty mind DIY? DIY, yes, I read that. The only difference is that she will not listen to this live for that long. My back. So tired. DIY, have you seen my baby? Have you seen my baby? Have you seen my love? Have you seen my woman? Perfect. Go so love the world. Let's see with the perfect window. Oh. I don't find good thing. I'm no longer looking. I found the one. Now she did give me joy. I go karaoke. I did just 10,000. No, we got. I don't know how to dance in the Ugandan culture. Oh my love. But that is how they dance in Buganda. The local dances. They tie those things and then they dance like that. That's the local dance for the Baganda in the central. Mine, I can't dance the one for my. Okay, I can dance the one for my father's tribe, my mother's tribe. I can't dance because they shake their ass as they are moving. I mean, I don't know how to dance, and they dance. I'll look for a link and then I'll share it with you. But yeah, in the Chiganda style, that's how they dance. As they are singing for their king. As a men do. You can be at the back just doing that, and the other ones shake their waists as they move. Are you making me dance on the live? Did I tell you how much I hate to dancing on live? If I have mopped a small house like this for this long, how long would it take me to mop a mansion, girl? You better get serious. You see, you guys have done my chores with me. I have done all the laundry. Okay, I have a bed sheet left. That's the only thing I have left, and then my doormats. Bless me with the perfect window. I don't find the thing. I'm no longer looking. I found the one. she dey give me joy. I go karaoke. I hope they play that song on my wedding day. Karaoke. It's a Nigerian song. Gospel music. Gospel song. Yeah, I will buy it. It's probably before the end of May. I saw it online. I just keep forgetting because my mind already has a made up list of priorities. So I just thought it was a priority when my back started hurting. I'm going outside. It is 3:30. 3:20 now, but it's coming to 3:30. But that's not now. So guys, if I am whispering, understand it's dark outside. So DIY, you better keep me safe. Jesus, I'm so tired. TIY, that's not nice of you to say. Okay, my laundry is almost done. I should put the done. It's coming to 4. Nightmare neighbor. Should say something nice like, oh God, I haven't mopped in a week. I usually mop every after 2 days. But today I mopped in places I hadn't mopped in a long time. I mopped where my gas is, so it was very dirty. And then I mopped under the sink, and it was also very dirty. And I sprayed some insects there, sugar ants. So they kept dropping dead. And I had to wait for like an hour for them to all drop dead. Yeah, because they're making roads, they're repairing roads. There is a road there they are constructing, so there is a lot of dust coming in. Before we didn't have a lot of dust, but now it's like usually every after 3 days it's like dusty everywhere. But also it gets dirty. I don't know how a person can live in a house without mopping. It gets dirty, you need to mop. If I could, there are days where I mop like every day, every day, every day. It just depends on my mood. But it takes me a lot of time because I need to get back in when the towels are done, dry. Otherwise, it gets dirty after that. Last time my friend told me, oh, let me help you mop. And I told her, if you're going to mop, you have to stay outside for like 10 minutes so that it dries, then you come back in. Because if you come back in after it's uh after you've just mopped, it will be dirty. So you have to clean and make sure that they are clean after that. This is my baby's chair. He knows that he has a chair here. He knows that both his moms bought him a chair. So last time he was telling the neighbors, his mom was telling me, told the neighbors, my mother bought me a chair. And my mother bought me a bag. So he carried out the bag I bought him. And he brought the clothes I bought him. He's like, my mother bought me these clothes. And my mother got me a basket, a laundry basket. I got him a laundry basket. Why would you do that? Like, it's better for it to dry naturally, because if you pass something else, then it, like, usually those fibers from the cloth stay on the floor. So for me, I just let it dry naturally. So that it can be nice when it dries. But yeah, I'm very tired. Very, very, very tired. But let me wait for this laundry to get done, and I'll try to put back things in order, and then I'll go to sleep. Let me put back my basket down. Ah, that is nice. Wood. That is nice. But these towels specifically get dirty easily. So usually if someone helps me to clean my house, it would be dirty in the next 2 hours. So I usually tell them, don't do it, just let it be. Because you'll be wasting your energy. Because I have to explain to them, oh, when you mop it, you have to leave it for like 10 minutes to dry. So by the time I came back inside, it was dry. So then when you walk through it, it does not leave like marks. Because if it does, it gets dirty. God so loved the world, bless me with the perfect jewel. Oh, oh. I don't find good thing. I'm no longer looking. I found the one. Now she they give me joy. I go carry her. DIY. Isn't it like midnight where you are? Oh, it's actually 1. What are you still doing up? You didn't bring a girlfriend over for the weekend to get freaking the shit. DIY. I'm talking to you. God is good indeed all the time. And all the time, God is good, and that's his nature. Wow! I wasn't on this live stream when you were like, oh, if I do this, Fiona's man. Let me make her tell you about my man. 6-pack no be the thing that make me fall for her. Woo! And if you make him think that I find by your side. Yes, sir, bust your mind. Oh, my man. I need to buy a float. I want to learn how to swim. DIY, do you think it's effective? So when I was buying the thing, they gave me this. They didn't give me the electric one, and I've tried to buy the electric one online, but it's expensive. It is literally not even half. I sounded terrible there. And I used it to pump, and in 10 minutes it was full. So I was worried for no reason. And someone told me I should avoid DIY. Is it true that I should avoid the electric pump, or they were just trying to get me to take this manual one? But it's what came with the what? The box, because it's Intex. Make her bust your mind. Oh, my man. Oh, that is what they told me, and they said if you forget, it may bust. So they're like, you should use the manual one, but then it means every night as I'm going to sleep, and my sleep comes at random times. So that means if I get random sleep, then I don't sleep that night. DIY, you see how impractical that is? DIY, give me your bed for the weekend. For the Easter weekend. DIY, what are you doing for Easter? Are you coming over for our Easter? I'm going to be cooking. As if I always don't cook. I'm cooking for Easter. I haven't yet decided what to eat, but what to make, but we shall make some spaghetti. We shall make just a little bit of everything. I'll make some spaghetti. I need to wash the dishes. I'm going to make a little bit of everything so that everyone does self-service. You tell. We have a Ugandan song that says, "Mia eat on self-service," but it is interpreted in the wrong way. Please lie. Pretend, just be like, oh, I'll try to take a flight and come for you, my friend, my darling friend. I'll do anything. Please, just say when and where. Send me the pin, drop me the pin, and I'll be there. Some days I wake up and my butt looks like a sharp thing on my body. Like this thing that they just put, it is this size. My butt is this size. So let me open and check. Oh my God, you liar. You lied. Jokes. But yeah, guys, welcome. Hi. I was shocked when I realized that you cannot see how long someone has been live for. So here you guys, we have been live for 2 hours and 49 minutes. Actually, 2 hours and 50 minutes. You tear me apart. Devoted like I am a religion. A religion. When I uttered, if Fiona hadn't disappointed me, we would be out in the club party. You see, maybe I would even find a man. It is not easy to eat my yogurt on a live, because then I feel like I'm being naughty or being sexual. So how do they eat yogurt without being sexual? Because if it goes on my lips and so it looks like I'm trying to DIY. I said I do not hate. I even gave that disclaimer. Don't make people think I'm a bad person, DIY. I specifically stated that I do not mind disabled people. Just tell me, give me a heads up so that I'm not looking like inflated, a deflated balloon. Mm-hmm. If people are adding a number, I feel like I'm eating my yogurt wrong. That may be the reason to add birthday. So what are you saying? Oh, can you please just hurry up to read so that girl them can sleep and DIY can finally rest? Thank you for keeping me. Did I tell you? When I went to the other side and I was collecting rubbish on the ground, I was like, what if DIY was not here? That would, I would be so lonely and I would be so scared because there was a cat that was moving on the roof. And I was like, oh my God, what if it is someone? I wanted to run, but then I was like, DIY is watching. At least he will make noise. He'll be writing hashtag release Lona, hashtag free Lona, hashtag let her go, hashtag don't do anything. I will call the police. Someone help. Does anyone know the police number in Uganda? That is why I don't join politics, because people will be like, hashtag free this one, hashtag this one, free all political prisoners. Me, Kagoyalanda Baba Zamanjarin, I become, did I say all my names? I just become a mere hashtag? Never. DIY. Should I give you some? You open your mouth. Ah. Open your mouth widely. Are you even making that? Like open your mouth. You might open and I put it in the wrong place. That was a joke. I wish that before someone would make a joke, there was that space to be like, disclaimer, I'm making a joke. And I'll be like, open your mouth, baby. But it sounds like I'm doing dirty of the live. I don't want to be beaten. You're already taken. I'm taken. Yo, man, I'm taken. If I put this cup here, I may drop it. Just lose control. Are you sure? Are you sure? Why is my forehead all over the place? My East African forehead. Tell me you're from East Africa without telling me you're from East Africa. Thinking about me, is it that sweet? I get so say you can sleep, baby. I know, is it that sweet? What does that mean? I hope you're not insulting my forehead. You tell an East African person anything except talk about their forehead. Be nice. Be nice. Tread slowly. You're walking on eggshells right now, mister. Whatever you say next. Oh my god, I give up. Good night. I'm done. Enjoy the rest of the life alone. I'm gone. Me and you are done. We are done. I can't deal with that man. Wouldn't be me. Can't be me. Can't be me. Can't be me. Can't be me talking to someone who is calling me and who's saying they like good for it. Happy. I didn't even know that we even had another name. Oh my god. How bad could it get? You have a big forehead. You. So you think it is okay to talk about it like that? Be nice. Do you know what it means to carry this forehead everywhere? And the first thing someone sees is your forehead. But then when we wear wigs, it also comes in handy. I think I should start making wigs again. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. It's 4 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Conversation got boring. Said you're going to bed soon. Hello. So I snuck into your bedroom. And I thought I'd just wait there. Yeah. Until I had you come upstairs. And I pretended I was sleeping. And I was hoping you would creep in. 5 o'clock in the morning. Conversation got boring. Said you're going to bed soon. So I snuck into your bedroom. And I thought I'd just wait there until I had you come upstairs. And I pretended I was sleeping. And I was hoping you would creep in. Where did T-Pain go? My god, I enjoyed that era. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome. What is a fringe wig? Is it the crazy one? Because I have made a wig before. I have made that one, the bob, and then I made a normal wig, which my ex-best friend took. Should ask for it back. Why is she still enjoying the benefits of my effort? And yet I delivered everything of hers. I'm saying this only because it is 3 hours into the conversation. No one will watch the conversation until this one. If they do, sorry. This one, my mother says I'll look like a Chinese. I'm sorry to say that. No hate, but I have one, and my mom refuses me to wear it. She's like, I will look like Korean. Are there the Koreans that wear that? But I want to do hair that has it. I think that's what I should do. I should do like crazy hair since I'm off same. I should do crazy hair. And I should. Now you've given me a hairstyle, then I'll tell them to put that one there. But they will not put it at the start, they'll put it like later. See? You also know it that they usually wear their hair like that. DIY, take a photo of me. Will you send it after? Please make sure it looks nice. If it is not nice, tell me so that I can. I don't know how to pose. Are you a good photographer? Have you taken a photo? Should I put back my fake smile? Are you done? You better. 8 more minutes to go. 8 more minutes. Hello. See you later. Didn't even put up fire. Didn't even make a sound. Yeah, I'm tired. So you didn't take a photo because you think I look tired. DIY, I slept during day. You think I would have been awake if I hadn't slept during day? Me, I slept during day. Why do you think I'm doing my chores now? Because I slept during day. Yes, I slept. That is the only reason why I can be awake like this and not look like. Usually when I'm tired and I'm on live, I look like this and I don't have the bugs. My eyes are swollen here. Like this. Oh man. I just need to rest. I'm all left up. But you see, my eyes still look open. So you remember that song that I sang? They say that is supposed to shape you in a way I guess man didn't. That one. I was sleepy then. Because at some point I looked at myself, I was so tired. The words ran out of my head. Will you name your children by biblical names? The father of the children names the children here, but me, I will name my children any name that makes me happy, biblical or not. My name doesn't come from the Bible. None of my names do. So yeah, I'll name them anything. We have names that mean good things. Now my 4th name, I don't use it officially, but when I at birth, my mom gave me a name that means we are grateful. Mwebaza. Or it says we thank the Lord. I thank the Lord. Mwebaza. Mwebaza. Means we thank the Lord. So there are some names that mean good, then there are some names that mean the devil. Oh shit, that's sweet, I guess so. I can relate to desperation. Mugusa. What is that? Mugusa. Mwebaza. 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 It is MWABAZA. Mwebaza. We thank God. I thank God. When my mother comes and then she tells you her life story, her sad story, you would be shocked why she named her child Mwebaza. Mwebaza, yeah. So when I was young, they called me Marjorie. So it was Mwebaza Marjorie. It was M squared. Then my mother's, my grandmother's sister. So my grand aunt, is that how they say it? But yeah, my mom's auntie told my mom she could not say the name Marjorie because it was so long. So they stopped calling me Marjorie. And because Lona was shorter and easier, yeah, everyone called me that. And when I went to primary school and I was finishing, I registered that as my official name. DIY, I need a massage. I need a spa date. Not a spa date. Yeah, a solo spa date. The urge to just release the sounds, and then I'm like, that will be bad. Let me first mute you. If that is, I'll not read your message out loud. You can retract it. I'll pretend like I didn't see it. You can retract that one. Oh, I help you. It's late in the night. There are things we should not be talking about. Just for just. I guess so. So you can sleep, baby. I know that you love like Nintendo. Ooh. Sweet, I guess so. Good one, good one. I'm serving us both. I don't want to be beaten. Someone really likes you, so get serious. Yes, that I can't share some messages, but if I could. If I could, only if I could. But he looks so cute. Turn. Too bad your ex didn't do it for you. Yes. So if I said I liked you, you'd still doubt it? Or it is that girl in particularly that person. We need to talk privately, me and you. But I'm not willing to write an email. That is why I was hesitant to react. I put very little. Why is it smelling so much? You can like someone. At least I'm speaking for myself. I can like someone that I have never met. But because we spend a lot of time talking, you start to feel like you can't do without them. You want to hear from them all the time. So DIY, make it happen. Make it happen. We should talk. I'm not emailing you. Whatever I want to say. Whatever I gotta say. Tell me what you want. What you really want. I was wondering why it was smelling different. The taste of humor. So bad your ex didn't do it for you. I'll tell you nothing. Yes. Okay. DIY, but say something. Say something. That's falling. Where are they coming from? Whatever is falling. I like blue. I like pink. I like black. Uh, black. I try to get everything black. You would not go to most African people's homes and find black fridges, but yeah, I love black, pink, and blue. So if I'm to buy a pink thing, I want to complement it with another blue thing. That is why most of my things here are pink, black, and white. I like, it depends on what I'm getting actually. Shoes, I like white shoes. Do you like baby blue? Huh. Is it like this? No, that one does not show the kind of baby blue. Let me show you one of my favorite. Is this baby blue? Okay, the thing doesn't complement it, but yeah. I want to think that is the baby blue. DIY. I come from a country. Do research about my country. Please don't get me in trouble. I want to still walk the streets of Kampala. I'm not ready to run away from my country. Doesn't matter whether I like yellow or not. Doesn't matter. I have yellow things. I had a yellow dress and it got smaller, so I gave up on it. I have a yellow thing that my cousin made me, but I just can't find something perfect for it. But I love it so much. I love it. I love it. But yeah, that's my favorite color. Those are my favorite colors. I don't mind colors. I like red, but I can't say that. I like yellow, but I can't say that those are political parties here, so it's quite risky, especially on a normal day if you're walking out and you're dressed in those colors. It's quite risky. Some people were undressed for wearing yellow, people were beaten for wearing red, so it's tricky for us here. It's a tricky situation. I'm not here thinking about me living my. Why do you say that I hate yellow? It's because you have not seen things that are yellow here. I haven't watched other things. No, that one I'm sure no. But I have a peach top, and it's one of my favorite. But it's not. I don't like peach. It's one of my favorite tops, but I don't like peach. I don't like it in clothes, at least. I recall you say that you can't wear it. Wear what? Yellow or what? They say you know, you know. So let's see. You had me at love. Because during political seasons, it's tricky to wear politically affiliated colors here. Better to avoid it. Even red, I would not wear it. But I have a red dress, fully red dress. I have a yellow dress here. I haven't worn it on the live. I have a yellow dress. Where did it go? Must be here somewhere. I don't know. Here somewhere. Could vibration fall out? How could this be anything else? When all I dream of is that yellow thing and I show it to you. So my cousin did crochet. So she crocheted this thing, but I keep threatening to wear it. And last time I was going to wear it, but it looked extra on my outfit. So that's what it's supposed to do. But for me, it feels like an African touch. But yeah, I feel like one day when I wear a dress that doesn't show my arms, I'll wear it. Yeah, that's. So my cousin gave it to me. So one day I'll wear it. I just haven't found the right thing to wear it on. So I think this is the most yellowish thing that I have. Very bright yellow. You had me at hello. Congratulations, getting loud. How could this be anything else? Let me first put this away and get ready. It's about that time. Okay, I think since the laundry has been made, and I need to put away most of these things. Where is the water coming from? To iron this tomorrow and put it there. All alone for your touch, and darling, something tells me it's enough. They could say that I'm a fool, and I don't know very much, but I think they is the love. One touch was not too many. It's all what it takes now, baby. You're on my mind. Good vibrations getting. I better send the money before I go to sleep because if I don't, someone will be calling me as early as 7 to remind me to send them money. I was going to curse. And I realized I'm a nice person. I'm supposed to keep my tongue very clean. DIY. If I get a man and you see me trying not to carry things, which eggs in particular? I like the ones you cut into two. Those ones, I don't like the seasoning, but if it is salt and a little bit of chili, I would like that. The other ones that I saw before, I fear them. Scrambled eggs, I can't eat them. I'll throw up. Mashed potato. So today when I had my meal, it was inspired by DIY. but I didn't cut my eggs. I was so hungry. I just sprinkled salt on them and I was chewing on them already. Yummy latte. Not really, not for me at least. Where I buy a tray of eggs. Ooh, Jesus. So when I went to buy the tray of eggs recently, which was on Wednesday, let me show you. A tray is 30 eggs. Just that they're not cleaned eggs like how you guys have cleaned eggs and all that. So straight from the farm to the shop. So you will see that. And I don't even have strength to wash them. But yeah, they bring them from different, let me see, from different, like they'll have a poultry farm and then they'll pick from different chickens. I bought that one at 10,000, 11,000. Time I bought it, it was at 11,000, 12,500. It just changes. Yeah, I had the white one, but I had it today. Okay, it is not white. It's actually not white. It is what I think they call beige or something. See, I still have the shell casing here. Is that the word? DIY. I need to have a wee wee. I'm going to meet you and I go, please don't go away. I'm coming back. I'm back. I went to the toilet and then I realized that I had left the phone facing the side, this side. And I was like, do you think it is facing? It is facing the what? The toilet, the mirror. Because if it is facing the mirror, you can see directly to my toilet. I was like, oh my god, can they see me? So I was panicking. I pulled the curtain as I was having a wee wee. Because I'm like, oh my god, I hope they're not seeing me. Oh my god, I'm tired now. I need to lay down. But I need to first plug in my extension. Optimistic DIY optimistic. What time are you sleeping, Mandem? Haven't we talked for so long? And I'm the only one talking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. You said you don't like video calls. I will not add to that. Trying to fix my cable back to where it was before I started mopping. So that I can charge my phone as I'm sleeping. You said you don't like video calls, if I remember right. I recall right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to change it to a night dress. I want to sleep naked. So, when you go off your phone, or when we end this live, I'll go. Kajako. Did you? You enjoyed in the past tense? Today or every day? I have trauma from the past. I have trauma about the past tense. I've seen a mosquito. Should have mosquitoes where you come from. DIY. DIY. I've told you, you reach out. I have something I have to ask you, but I can't do it online. And I can't do it through emails because I fear emails. You can't retract. At least here we can retract. Okay, for you, you can retract. So I can refuse to read it and just be like, retract, and you retract, and then no footprint of it. But the problem with laying down is that when someone comes, the first thing they look at is the chest. And they start being unnecessarily vulgar, 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 vulgar. When I fall down to sleep, I'll not DIY. Let me do something. Let me send my grandma transport for tomorrow. Because if I sleep without doing it, I'll have to be up at 9 to do it, which I'm not willing to do. And I know if I leave this life, I'll just go like into sleep mode. Okay, fair enough. That is enough for them. So that you can just send the little Airtel. Don't want to be reported. My grandmother has had the same number since the last time I remember, but then I still don't know it. I hope that's how much they charge for it. Okay, that is done. Sent that money. And okay, have enough for diapers. So I'll do that tomorrow. That transaction will have to wait. Can't be bothered with it. Oh, DIY, how come you hadn't told me? This is so nice. Oh, DIY. Do you know what? Oh, let me even screenshot this because I can't wait. So now we have 10 people to go. Oh my god, that is so sweet. So 5 people subscribe. That is nice. I feel like crying. Okay, I don't feel like crying. I don't want to cry on live. But yeah, that is so nice. Especially because I don't know if people have been unsubscribing or it's because of my YouTube. Why I wanted to text you earlier is that the views keep going down, but not that alone. The subscribers keep going down too. I know, it is nice. I was feeling so discouraged before I came on the live. I was like, should I take a break? Should I just give up on YouTube? It is so frustrating. But that is so nice. I'm happy. Thanks to the people who subscribed, who genuinely subscribed, Bambi. That was so nice of them. Thank you. Thank you, DIY, by the way. Appreciate you. I have a bun. Do they use a bun to make a sandwich? Have I made my bun on the live? Should make you my bun. You will like it. Do you like fried eggs? Not scrambled. Like omelette. An omelette. Let me get a vest and change into it. Do you like an omelette? I can't make fried chicken DIY. I can make for you stew chicken. But oh my god, DIY. Do you remember the other chicken for Saturday? Sunday? It was so nice. I had it and I kept it frozen. After that, let me wear this one. It is kinda soft. DIY still on. I just want to dress up. I hope I don't appear on the camera. Good target. Target. This one is soft. This one and this girl is a problem. Oh yeah, Milky Berry. It is just kind of cold. Guys, let me get some shots. Do I have shots in this place though? Your problem is a problem. Big problem. I don't want to wear something tight. Let me just wear my lousy shorts. Baby, on that. On that. My baby on that. You better don't drop that thing, yo. I Kim Kardashian. Look like Mariah. And I thought I could not be seen that side. But on that. On that. On that. My baby. On that. You better don't drop that thing, girl. What is falling? Oh my god, not the net. I can't deal with that now. Just go off my bed. DIY, when I get comfortable like this, I end up sleeping. Should I say good night? You ready to sleep? If you're not ready to sleep, I can stay awake for 2 minutes. Own it, Tio. I don't say your name on the line for a reason. I don't want it to get in my head. Retract that. That is criminal to say. Or today I should just do a live stream where I'm sleeping. Hi guys. Hi. Welcome. Oh, let's see. This is a tricky time to be on phone. Eh? So DIY. If you want to talk, let's text and email me. I'm going to sleep. I can't be here opening my eyes when I'm in my bed and looking romantic. I will make mistakes. The mistakes will not be that you want to be worse. So that is comfortable. Good night. Good night, darling. Stay safe. See you tomorrow or next year. Nighty nighty. Okay.